In this video, we're bringing out the bow. So we patiently wait and prepare, and we also bring some new tools to the game. We're also not hunting from the ground this time, and things get exciting with some new target bucks. First, we start off with taking the bow off the wall, and the weather's not bad for this time of year in central Arkansas. But saying me and my bow need some work is not an understatement. Usually, I just hunt with my rifle, so I have to make sure my bow sights are good before going out and actually shooting at an animal. Unfortunately, they were not. I spent hours trying to fix my bow at home and while I was actually out shooting. Alright guys, we're into a hot start. I'm trying to sight in my bow and I broke it. Sucks because I only have one more arrow. Might need to go to Walmart, buy some other ones, but as of right now, today, I only have one more, so things are going great. I don't think y'all realize how stressful the past 2 days have been. Because I've been shooting, trying to zero back in my bow, because I typically don't bow hunt, really at all, because typically I get it during rifle season, and rifle season is whenever I have time to do it. But this year I decided to go bow as well, and so I'm trying to zero it back in, and it wasn't zeroed at all. Let's just say that. Beforehand, it was not zeroed for very far distances at all. So whenever I try to do it, I lost a lot of arrows, which really worried me. But then I noticed my string started fraying, because it is an older bow. I've had it for a few years now. Hopefully get some wax on that. Now we're cutting it close on time, and man, stressful. I've literally been eating, sleeping, and dreaming bow hunting right now. I need a big buck to show up on the camera. That would make my day. But I can feel it. We're gonna get a buck probably tonight, hopefully tonight. I'm excited. All right, guys, it's game day today. Today's the hunt, so I'm gonna go shoot my bow a little bit for a few hours probably. Just trying to get as much practice in as possible, and then we're gonna go to the tree stand. I've had one small buck show up on the trail cam and a bunch of doe, but tonight's supposed to be some kind of special full moon or something, so that definitely should help. So I'm hoping for the best tonight. Still being optimistic. All right, guys, we're gonna see what the bow can do today, or what I can do with the bow today. I shot for about 3 hours yesterday, and then I tuned up my bow last night, so I'm feeling pretty confident, but that could change with bow hunting, so let's see how I do. Luckily, after the hours I put in shooting and tuning my bow, it was finally ready for a hunt. After the first few shots, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna keep shooting a little bit, but I don't wanna go too crazy right now. Later that day, we got up in the tree stand, and I was feeling pretty good. Now the sunlight slowly faded away, and we didn't see anything, but my hopes were still high. Then while I was in bed, I got a notification. Something was on the trail camera. I couldn't believe it. It made me excited to see something else than the spike, but I felt a little discouraged thinking this might be the 8-point the landowner was talking about. But something had happened to his antler. Well, I just wrapped up a really short morning hunt. I got out here really late, I overslept. But I was excited because I did catch a buck. It looked like one side of its antlers was cut all off, knocked off, shot off, one or the other, I don't know, but bummed me out a little bit. I was excited to see another buck though. That really helped me out, but did make me kind of sad. But when I was walking back to my truck, I ran into one of the neighbors, and he's hunting too right now. And he said that's actually not the 8-point they've had running around. So that's encouraging. There's also a 6-point, he said. And so there's 2 bucks I didn't know about. Actually, well, technically, yeah, 2, because I knew about the 8-point. But I did know about the one with his broken antler off. With the antler broken off. And then the 6-point. So that's good. Every time I get discouraged, it seems like, because deer hunting can get really discouraging sometimes, especially late in season like this. But every time I get discouraged, something just pulls me back in. Gets me going again. So I'm going to take a few days off, hoping that gets the bucks more comfortable. They come out during the day, because me and him were talking, they only come out at night now, in the middle of the night. So hopefully, if we kind of lay off things a little while, he'll come out during the day. So that's the plan. Just keep trail cameras up and running. And yeah, hopefully they get more comfortable and come out. So to my excitement, it actually wasn't the 8-pointer that the landowner was talking about. But I was heading out of town for a few days to see my long-distance girlfriend. So I took a few days away from hunting to spend time with my girlfriend and family, but I was still anxious to get back up in the stand. After my few days was up on the road, I came home and started hunting again. Unfortunately, we just really didn't see much. I was up there almost every day, but just wasn't getting much action. But I had another hunt to look forward to. In the next episode, we're going to Kentucky for a few days, so that had me excited. But I was also excited for after Kentucky, because we're making some changes. We add a stand to the hunting spots. Some things pop up on camera I can't explain, and we get hit with some really rough weather. Chopped makes a reappearance, and someone else joins the show. But first, our Kentucky hunt.